According to psychology, one of the most ironic parts of the healing process is that when we start getting better, we often feel sadder. It sounds irrational. If you are getting better, shouldn't you feel lighter? But not necessarily. In psychology, this can be described as delayed grief or sadness that arrives late. It happens because when you finally feel safe enough to look back at the past, you are no longer busy just trying to survive. You are no longer simply struggling to get through each day. You begin to truly feel. You start to see clearly what you have endured, the times you pushed yourself to exhaustion trying to hold together a relationship that was already falling apart, the times you minimized your own feelings just to avoid an argument. You realize how many times you stayed silent just to be loved, how many times you lowered yourself just so you would not be left behind. And that very clarity is what makes you sad. Not because you are weak, but because for the first time, you are seeing everything through eyes that are no longer deceiving you. When you realize that your younger self tried so hard just to be loved, healing is always accompanied by regret. Regret for the years spent suffering in silence, for the times you lowered your standards out of fear of being abandoned, for the person you once were who believed that love meant sacrificing yourself. But that regret also helps you understand that you deserve more than that. So the sadness you feel while getting better is not a step backward. It is a sign that you are seeing everything with a new kind of clarity. Sometimes you hurt not because you were wrong, but because you never learned how to stop in time. You once thought that being kind meant enduring everything. But kindness does not mean accepting mistreatment. Boundaries do not make you lose love, they protect your self-respect. There are moments when tears are the only way to release what has been suppressed for too long. Crying is not weakness, it is what happens when you are brave enough to face your emotions. When you stop denying your pain and allow it to exist, healing begins there. When you realize that not all suffering is punishment, that some pain is a harsh but necessary lesson, healing is no longer about erasing the past, it is about looking straight at it without blaming yourself anymore. And when you make it through that sadness, you will understand one thing very clearly. You are no longer trying to be loved. You choose what is worthy of you. That is not just recovery, that is growth.